Hello, hello. I am getting in my tub, coming live to you. Hi. It is Self Care Wednesday. Woohoo. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Where are you guys coming from? Is this your first time? Do you have any question about self-care? Let's say hello. Thank you for the heart. This is Joanne, your self-care coach, former mental health therapist for the past 10 years, and I am loving the coaching world. I started a contract to do behavioral coaching, and last week was my first client, and it was awesome. I was a big cheerleader. We had so much fun. And one of the things I'm trying to do with my new clients now, oh, Texas. I've been to Houston, Texas. We used to live in New Orleans and we had to evacuate for one of the hurricane and we stayed a week in Texas. Hi, thanks for coming. Hi. Nice to have you. And what was I saying? Yes, so for our sessions, I am encouraging my clients to have candles and tea. So while we're talking for 45, 50 minutes for coaching, we can actually do in some me time. So make it a full-on self-care by creating the atmosphere. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm loving it. What I have going on this year. At the end of the year, next month, I am actually hosting a self-care retreat for women, moms, working women. It's an overnight stay at a beautiful, beautiful Black-owned bed and breakfast in Fayetteville, Georgia. It's on December 14 to 15, and I think I have more information for it on my event on Facebook, but it will be awesome. We're going to do some meditation, yoga, breath work, a vision board for the new year. 2021 is around the corner, and we'll have the slumber party the night before and then come into the next day till 2 p.m. So if you are in Georgia, you are interested, the information is on Instagram, it's on Facebook, and it's also on, where else? LinkedIn. So holler at your girl. I am excited for that. I've stayed with them before and they actually can cook. So you get a breakfast in the morning. So today, what I wanted to talk about is self-care during the holidays, and it's a pandemic. So if you're not traveling to see with families, plan ahead. So next week is Thanksgiving. If you are doing something for Thanksgiving, do you want to go full blown and do the cooking? Myself, I am not making a turkey. It's just the four of us. I'm going to do a chicken. We're doing a full chicken. My husband wants the Haitian gratine, the mac and cheese Haitian way. So I'm making that. I'm going to do some mashed potatoes. I'm going to have some green. But I am not, I am not making a turkey because we don't have the extended family coming for the holidays. So it's just the four of us, a chicken, roasted chicken. And it's not going to take me all day. So I don't have to cook all day for Thanksgiving. So my advice to you for the holidays and your self-care is plan ahead, curve out time to spend with families on the phone or on the FaceTiming. So because it's good to have the human connection, so plan ahead for that. And if there's some family members that gives you the heebie-jeebies or your spirit doesn't align with, it's a pandemic. Just like, oh, you want me to do what during the pandemic? Use that as your excuse. You do not have to do anything that's not bringing you any joy, right? So for next week, plan ahead what you want to eat. Are you going to cook? Are you going to order out? Set the tone. Have some time for tea and journaling. It's getting cold. It was like 30 degrees outside this morning in Georgia. So I actually went outside. I saw my breath. So for the weather, make sure you're dressing nicely. Make sure you're taking your tea. Make sure you're upping up on your vitamin C, because not only it's a pandemic and we have COVID out there, it's flu season. So what are you doing to make sure your immune system is still good? So my mac and cheese the Haitian way. Ooh, have you had any Haitian food? Because it is good. It is so good. Like he requested already for next week, and I'm gonna make it today, and it's not gonna see next week. So if I cook it tonight for dinner, it'll be done by tomorrow. Like we can like polish that thing. It is so creamy, so good. And then I haven't made black rice in a while. Oh yeah, so next week for our live, I think I'm gonna do either make a piece live or something Haitian. So I'm coming in live in my kitchen next week on Wednesday because Ayel, my daughter, will have the whole week off from school. So we do virtual learning, but she doesn't have school. So we can actually spend more time live. So yeah, if you guys have some ideas or interested on how we make some kind of Haitian food, next week will be that. I just bought some pork yesterday, so I'm gonna make the griot, which is fried pork, for Thanksgiving also. Yeah, so I am still gonna cook, just not for a lot of families, for the four of us, and then we'll have the leftovers to eat. What else did I wanna say? So for the pandemic, and to create your self-care practice, make sure you create like you have a new routine. So we've been in here since March now. So if in the beginning you had the anxiety and the depression, what are you doing to get out of it, right? So have a daily practice. Make sure you're connecting with loved ones on the phone or FaceTiming, or if you can do social distancing. So one of my girlfriend I meet once every other month. We go out, so we meet like in nature. We make sure like we go in like in the parks. I love nature, so we go to the parks, we walk, and then we get to talk because you need that. Like we cannot cancel seeing people. It's how you're doing it. Wear your mask, social distance, because we need that as human being. We need that connection. So one of my mommy friend I see once every other month, and then for my daughter, her her mom best friend finally say yes for us to hang out. So we meet at the kids park. They wear their mask. We come heavy with the hand sanitizer, and then we make sure like we told them like you guys can play, no hugging, no touching. If you need to do something, do the elbow, right? We do the elbow, and if you see a lot of group of kids, walk away. Don't try to socialize with other people that we're not trying to be in the bubble, right? And they had the best. They had the best time. So I'm telling you, since we don't know when this is gonna be over, we need to start creating our normal where we actually not coexisting, like living, making sure we're surviving this, and then when we come out of this, we can thrive. So definitely plan ahead for the holidays. If you don't want to hang out with people, use COVID. It's a beautiful excuse now because it's the truth. If you're not feeling comfortable, if you're gonna feel anxiety and all those things, and you don't want to be around a lot of people, don't do it. And if people are doing parties, if you go in the party and there's a bunch of people and nobody's wearing a mask, excuse yourself and go home because why put yourself in that scenario when you might get sick, somebody else might get sick. So be responsible, people. Be responsible. So for the self care tip for the holiday, plan ahead of time, decide how you're gonna cook or how you're gonna order in. Um, can you all do like Friendsgiving where you guys like have the FaceTiming and we all eat together or we kind of cook together, even with the family. So I think I'm gonna reach out to my siblings and ask them like, do you want to like, at some point do FaceTime so the cousin can they can see themselves in each other and say happy holidays. So we have to start thinking of creative ways to be with our loved ones. But that's all I have today. For my self care today, I've been waking up around 4:45, 4:44 in the mornings, but I do go to bed early. So I go to bed 8, 9:30. I love sleeps. This morning I did my morning prayer. Instead of reading my book I usually read, I found it on YouTube. So I listened to it. I light my candles. I went outside, took some pictures, did my breathing. And what else did I do? And I ate breakfast. I already watched a Christmas movie because I'm not working today, and I'm going to some oxygen therapy later on. So I'm not only talking about self care, I'm making sure I am practicing what I'm telling you guys so I can come in and tell you guys all this good stuff and showing you guys like it's possible, because we cannot authentically give something that we don't have. If we don't have it, there's no way we're giving it. So I'm doing my healing work. I'm doing my self care, self love. So when I come to you, I'm coming 100%, and I'm not giving you anything that I don't have. I'm not even giving you from my cup. I'm giving you from what's flowing out of the cup. So thank you so much for coming, for commenting. I'll be back next Wednesday. And since it's going to be the Thanksgiving week, I'll be in my kitchen giving you guys some tips. If you guys are interested in some Haitian food, let me know. And if it's easy to make online, I'll make it. Mwah. Thank you so much. Tell your friends. If you're in Georgia and you have nothing going on December 14th to the 15th, come to the Mom Self Care Retreat. It is going to be intimate. It's a bed and breakfast. It is spacious. It's a lot of land. And they have sauna. They have a hot tub. There's a pool. It'll be cold in December. I don't think people want it. But there's a lake. You can see deers around. Come out and do some self-care. And it's not going to be a lot of people. I think I'm aiming for 7. And I'll be the 8th. So I'll be there also. So come out. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I'll be back next week. Mwah. Bye. Okay.